Hi, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. So excited you're here because we're talking about my Halloween bucket list. I know I mentioned in my last video I am participating in Halloween-a-thon, which is hosted by Kelsey over at Slime and Slashers. It's a lot of fun. It's about living in the Halloween season and just getting the most out of it. Whether that be reading books, watching movies, enjoying all the activities. So yeah, you don't have to be a reader. You can just enjoy movies. You could just get in on the activities, whatever you want to do. It's very inclusive. So I will link Kelsey's channel down below as well as her announcement video for those of you who want to join in. It's a lot of fun. So I talked about all the books I'm reading in the last video. I will link it down below. And this video I'm talking about all the other things I want to get into. Talking about movies, I'm talking about activities, recipes, all the things. So let's get into it. First thing I want to talk about are the activities. And these are things I want to actually go and do, and like outside of the house. So something we love to do every single year is the pumpkin patch. Sometimes we just go to the local ones. Sometimes we actually go out and find new ones to enjoy and see if we can, find one that has more things, something bigger, something, different. The local one is really cool though, because, they have a little petting zoo. It's comfortable. It's not overly crowded. We don't have to worry about long lines or anything like that. And my kids usually enjoy that one just fine. I don't think I have a clip or anything that's saved to my phone because my phone gets so overloaded with pictures and videos I have to delete them. But yeah, so you get there and you get like a wristband so that they know, you're doing all the activities or whatever. But you go and you enjoy the petting zoo. They have a huge bounce thing that the kids can jump on. It's ginormous. And they have like slides and things that they can play on. There's like a wooden maze that they can, run around in. Then you go and you take a hayride to the back of the property, and that's where the pumpkin patch is. And you pick a pumpkin. You can also dress a scarecrow. It's really cute. And then once you pick your pumpkin, you take the trip back up. They're also pumpkin tossing, like you put the pumpkin in the slingshot and you launch the pumpkin into the water, and there are targets out there that you can hit. There are rubber duck races and things like that too. It's a lot of fun. It's really cute, very scenic out there. It's really pretty. So we usually go to the pumpkin patch. So that one's something we do every year. Corn maze is another one. That one we take a little drive for. We don't have a cool corn maze local. The one we take a drive to is like a little day trip. It's like 3 or 4 hours from where we are. It's worth it though. It is huge. It's ginormous. I can't remember how many acres there are. I shared clips last year, and I'm sure I'll share clips this year as well. I have an entire Halloween playlist if you want to check it out. There are clips in there from last year, but there are different levels. There are like 3 levels, I believe. We love to start at the bottom level and work our way up, but there are also different flags in even the bottom level. So the black flag is the very top one, the very hardest level in that one. And yeah, it's awesome. We can spend the whole day there, and it takes us hours to get through all of it. And there's also a petting zoo there, and the animals are so cute. They are just so fun. You get to feed them and everything. And then there's also a hay bale maze that you can go through. That one, the kids like that one because it's not as hard. The cool thing about this is you can wait, and you can also go through it at night with flashlights. And so it's kind of more creepy and another fun challenge. It's a little bit harder at night, but I like that you can go through it at night, and just, it's a lot of fun. Last year when we went through it, it was a full moon, so it was dark, and you can go without the flashlights and just let the moon light everything up. It was really cool. And I can't remember what it's called, but I will put it here, the name of it, and the city and state that it's in. It's a town. It's in the middle of freaking nowhere. I really want to go to the Dallas Arboretum and Botanical Garden because they deck it all out with pumpkins. There are pumpkins everywhere, and then with the flowers, it is so gorgeous. I've always wanted to go. I've never been able to. And that's something because I really have a hard time with crowds, and I feel like it's going to be super crowded. But I'm really trying to get past that and just get out of my comfort zone and don't let that stop me from doing things I really want to do. I'm going to post pictures here. These are not my pictures. They're from online. But it just looks so pretty and so autumnal, and I would love to go. I want to go to all the fall festivals that I can find. And these are just like small town festivals where they set up the booths and have all the fall snacks, and all the vendors are there. And this is something I always end up doing, and I think it's a lot of fun. It's just something cute and festive, and I really enjoy doing that. Of course, we always do trick-or-treating. Well, I have one kid that wants to go trick-or-treating, and one wants to stay home and have snacks and watch spooky movies. I don't know how I'm navigating that. I don't know if one of them are going to change their mind or what. But I can't be in two places, so I don't know how I'm going to handle that, or if I'm going to have like a family member help me out and take one of them trick-or-treating. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to handle it this year, but yeah. Dancing. So I love to dance, and that's another thing is the place I love to go dancing, they'll usually have a night where it's costumes, and everybody shows up in creepy costumes, makeup, whatever. And there is something so creepy about getting asked to dance and the other person is in costume, so you don't know who you're dancing with. It is creepy. It is a very creepy not to go dancing. And I don't know what it is about that, but I think that would be a lot of fun. Things I would like to do at home. So I want to make all the fall recipes. I always make a lot of fall recipes anyways. A pumpkin chicken chili is one I make every year. Everybody loves it. It's so good. I know it sounds really weird because it has that like sweetness, plus it has a little spice, and then it also has the salty. It's an interesting combination, but it is really satisfying and really delicious. Whenever I make it, I'll post the recipe as well. I made it last year. I've made it every year for the past several years, and it's delicious. I want to make an apple pie, like homemade. I've never made my own apple pie. I really want to give it a try this year. I think it would be really good. I also found a recipe for baked apples that look delicious. I want to give those a whirl. And then I want to make as much pumpkin stuff as possible. Like pumpkin bread and like all sorts of pumpkin things. Also, I want to try to make cocktails this year. I just want to try my hand at different kinds of fun drinks, and I think that would be really fun. Also I found these cute glasses at Michael's. I don't know how well you can see them because they're clear, but look how freaking cute and magical these look with the little sparkles and the pumpkins. I got a whole set of these because they were on sale for, I think they were 50% off. Plus I had another discount, and yeah, they're adorable. So cocktails, yes, I don't have any recipes yet. I haven't taken the time to look up recipes yet, but I really want to try cocktails. Of course, every year, like after the pumpkin patch, sometime between then and Halloween, we will carve a jack-o'-lantern. I didn't get to last year because of my hands, but I really want to do that this year, if at all possible. My son might be old enough now where he can carve. We'll see. I would love to go on a fall hike. That's another thing, is like there's a place that we can go. It's like an hour and a half or so from here, maybe a couple hours from where I live now. I'm trying to think because I've moved. So I'm not sure from exactly where I am now, but it's very scenic and really pretty, and it's very hilly, and it's a great hiking spot. I can't handle heat, but in the fall it would be really pretty, and I could actually handle it temperature wise. I would love to go on a hike and just take a picnic and just enjoy the scenery and enjoy the weather, and actually be able to enjoy the outdoors, whereas I can't in the winter, and I can't in the summer. So while I could enjoy it, I think it would be really nice. Of course, I'm going to be doing a lot of crafts, and let me show you the craft kits that I got. I went a little wild because I've been collecting them over the past few months. I didn't realize how many I had, so let me show you. First, this one I got last year in a Twisted Retreat box, And it's like I think it's like a crochet kit or I think it's a crochet kit, but I got it from Twist or Treat, and this is what it's gonna look like. And I think it's so cute. So I've been kind of saving it for Halloween. Then I got this diamond painting kit, it's 3D, from Michaels, and it lights up. So it's gonna be this cute pumpkin. Love it. Then this is an embroidery kit. Okay, I don't know how well you're gonna see it in the package, so I'm gonna put a picture of it here, but it is this black cat with the moon and a ghost, and I just think it is so cute. Then there is another embroidery kit that I got, and this one, it has 4, like there are 4 different little round embroidery things, and they're all really witchy and really cute and just has this sort of magical vibe to them and floral, and I just thought it was really sweet. So I'm gonna try my hand at embroidery. Never done it before, we'll see. Now let me get into the movies, and then after movies I'll show you the snacks I got. First of all, we have the movies that we watch every year. And then I'll show you then I'll tell you about the ones that I'm watching for the first time. Ones that I watch every year, the kids and I. Hocus Pocus, obviously. We just have to. Don't Look Under the Bed. I'm not going to tell you most of what these are about just because probably you've already seen most of these. But yeah, Don't Look Under the Bed. It's one that is very nostalgic for me. I just remember like watching it every year. Like I just have this memory of being at my dad's apartment and sitting on the floor in the living room, windows open, and having this whole fall vibe. And like I even remember what we had for dinner that night. I just have this whole nostalgic memory of watching this movie. But and it's absolutely hilarious as well. Then there actually have physicals of some of these. I have Coraline, and this is such a cool copy. This is an actual 10 of this, and I just think it is so cool. And this is a 4K edition of it, and it has like the behind, like the cut, it has the making of and all that behind the scenes stuff. Of course, Halloween Town. I thrifted this, so it's got stickers, but we love that one. We have Casper, again, thrifted it. I freaking love Casper. We have the Goosebumps, all of them. And Goosebumps, this isn't necessarily Halloween, but this is when we bring this one out every year, is Halloween. We have Addams Family. We have The Curse of Bridge Hollow, which we just discovered last year, and we fell in love with it, and now we have to watch it every Halloween. So that's a new tradition. And then another one that we just discovered last year because it was a rec from somebody, I can't even remember now who, but somebody recommended this last year, and now we're obsessed with it, and we have to watch it every fall and every Halloween, and that is Fantastic Mr. Fox. All fall vibes. We are obsessed with it. It's not Halloween so much as fall, but we have to watch it now every single fall. We love it. Now, new movies that I am just now watching this year, and most of these I'm going to be watching by myself, not with kids, but new ones. First, we have Kenny and Company. This one is a new one that I had never heard of before. It's from 1976, and it's a coming-of-age story involving Kenny and a group of his friends, and it is centered around Halloween. And I know this involves like the typical kid stuff with bullying and things like that. So that's all I really know about it, and I don't think this is spooky so much as it is. I don't know that this is horror though. This is just more of like a coming of age situation. Another one that I had never heard of is Ghost of Dragstrip Hollow. This one's from 1959, and I'll read you what it says it's about because I really had no clue until recently. It says Lois hangs out at a nearby soda shop with her drag racing club. But when she learns the shop might be closing, she calls her wealthy aunt, Anastasia, for help. Anastasia offers the club the chance to use her mansion as their headquarters, but with one strange condition. They have to scare away the ghost that haunts her home. When the club decides to throw an all-night monster mash party at the mansion, it becomes clear that something is amiss. It sounds like a lot of fun. It sounds like, I believe this one's more like a comedy situation. It says it's a horror comedy, so it sounds excellent. This next one is a recommendation from Cameron at Library Macabre, and it is Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Unbelievable that I still haven't watched this one, but here we are. This next one is Hellfest, which is from 2018, and this one is definitely horror. This one involves a traveling carnival, and yeah, which is one of my favorite settings ever. Not just a traveling carnival, but kind of like a scary traveling carnival, and also involves a serial killer. That's all I really know about that one, and it sounds terrifying. The next one I want to watch is Cobweb from 2023. This one is pretty new, so probably everybody has seen it but me. I'm so behind on everything. I'm so behind on everything that I had not even heard about this one. The next one is a recommendation from Christine's Cozy Corner. I believe she has a YouTube. I'm not 100% sure. If she does, I'll link it down below, but she for sure also has an Instagram, and I will link that one down below. But yeah, it is Trick or Treat, and unbelievable that I'm just now getting to it. But yeah, I'm finally gonna watch it. I'm very excited. I've heard so many good things about this movie, and I have a feeling it's gonna end up being one that I watch every year. I also plan on watching Halloween. I've only ever watched the very first one, but it's been years. I really would like to watch all of them. Like, I would like to start with the very first one and just binge watch all of the Halloween movies, because I just think that sounds like a lot of fun and so on the nose because it's Halloween. If I can, I will. Also, Pumpkinhead from 1988. I would really love to watch that one. I think I have seen it before, but it's been like 100 years ago. I don't know. It's been a long time. I think that's one that I snuck and watched with a friend of mine when I was a kid, but I don't fully remember. I would love to watch that one. Also, The Midnight Hour from 1985. Another one that I had never heard of. It says teenage Halloween pranksters revive a 300-year-old witch and some of her girlfriends. That sounds excellent, and also the picture of it looks really interesting and really fun. It looks really creepy. And it says it's a horror comedy. Another one that I should have heard of, but I somehow have not, is from 2019, and that is Haunt. And this is about a group of friends. They encounter a haunted house on Halloween night. The haunted house promises to feed on their fears. So that sounds really scary. It says the night turns deadly as they come to the horrifying realization that some nightmares are real. I don't know that I would brave that haunted house. That sounds really scary. Another one that I had never heard of is Haunted Ween from 1991. It says a college fraternity's haunted house fundraiser becomes a wealth of terror when a psychopath stalks the halls. Okay. We have, this is a rec from Kelsey with Slime and Slashers, and that is Popcorn from 1991. I hadn't heard of that one either. Do y'all see how behind I am on movies? It's ridiculous. It's really sad. Also, the movie poster for this one looks so freaking cool. Like, I would love to have a poster of this one on my wall because it is so freaking cool. It says a master of disguise deranged killer begins killing off the college students who are organizing a horror movie marathon in an abandoned theater. Okay, that sounds very fun. Dark Harvest from 2023. Probably everybody has seen that but me. And then this one, Fun Size. That's one that I have heard of, and one that I believe I have seen, but it's been a long time. That's like an old, it wasn't that one on like Nickelodeon or something like that. It's from 2012. It says Ren is a high school senior who can't wait to get away from her dysfunctional family. On Halloween, Ren's mother decides to go out with her much younger boyfriend, leaving Ren to look after her little brother Albert. When Ren is distracted by an invitation to the party of the year, Albert disappears into a sea of trick-or-treaters. Enlisting the aid of her sassy friend April and two other classmates, Ren sets out on a frantic search for her sibling. Pretty sure I've seen that, but it's been a long time. Yeah. This sounds like a lot of fun. So those are all the movies. I don't know that I'll get to all of them, but I'm going to try my hardest. I want to really do my best to, my goal this year was to watch as many movies as possible because I'm so very, very far behind on movies, and Halloween is the best time. So Sounds great. TV shows. So those are the movies. TV shows. So every year I watch Roseanne, all the Roseanne Halloween episodes, because they're amazing. Plus every year I go and find all the Home Improvement episodes, because for some reason you can't, they're not on DVD anywhere. I wish they were, like all the Halloween ones. That would be so fun. But I look them up and I watch them. I have Cartoon Network Halloween episodes. They're awesome. My kids love these. And then I also have this TV Guide, TV's spookiest Halloween episodes. Roseanne's on here as well. There's Bewitched. There's I Dream of Jeannie, that 70s show, Facts of Life, Mad About You. All kinds on here. They're a lot of fun. Okay, now snacks real quick. We have candy corn, because duh. Ghost Peeps, because yes, I eat Peeps and candy corn. I'm that person. I like them, okay? Don't judge me. Reese's. I have Reese's. They now don't just have pumpkins. They have bats and ghosts. Like, when did they come up with that? I don't know. I was excited. I have caramel apple pops. I freaking love these so much. I get so excited when I find them. These peanut butter kisses, because yes, I love these too. Okay, just let the judgment continue. Also, I found this caramel apple trail mix at Aldi. It looks so good. Blend of caramel apple flavored mini candy cups, yogurt flavored raisins, cinnamon cookie squares, and caramel apple seasoned almonds. Like, are you kidding? That sounds so good. I found these cookie mug toppers also at Aldi. Yum, for the hot chocolate. I do have hot chocolate. I have all kinds of tea flavors, everything. Like, I keep that on stock all the time. My mom made me this snack tray that I'm really excited about. I don't know that I could show you from this angle because I'm going to dump it all out. I'll put a picture of it here, but I'll put a picture of it here. We have what looks like Milk Duds, these little gummy thingies, beef jerky, honey mustard pretzels, regular pretzels. No, those are Milk Duds. I think there's two kinds of Milk Duds. Trail Mix, Mike and Ike's, Nutter Butters, Goldfish, M&M's, Trail Mix, caramels, pumpkin seeds. We have peppered beef jerky and Skittles. And I'm so excited. So that looks delicious. She made this for my reading snacks specifically for Halloween-a-thon, and I'm stoked. Oh, and I also have, damn it, I didn't bring them in here, but I also have, we have Count Chocula, because duh, and then we also have party cakes, chocolate party cakes, like the Little Debbie. I didn't bring them in here, but we have those as well because I get them every year and I had to have some. We're excited. So yeah, besides all that, I got those as well. Well, this looks like a lot, but I will share with the kids, so it's not just for me. They won't survive. None of this stuff will survive, I can tell you, because they eat a lot. So yeah, that is all the things. I feel like I just flew through that, but yeah, I'm excited. On Friday, we will have the Halloween decorating vlog. I'm gonna decorate my entire house so you can see what all the stuff looks like in my home. And it's not just the stuff I showed you, the new stuff. I have totes and totes of things that was in storage. And this is years of collecting. So I'm really excited to show you. I will see you on Friday. Bye for now.